beautiful St. Bart's Church. Now, this has a very interesting history. St. Bart's Church is a very old congregation. However, it was landmarked. The church itself was landmarked. So the congregation itself at first wanted to sell the church, but then they changed their minds against it. And so what you have is this beautiful church here. And what they most recently did was they sold air rights for the development of 270 Park Avenue, which now you're probably going to have a very, very wealthy church that is going to use a lot of the money they're going to get from the air rights to fix up the church, because part of the issue when you have a landmark building is you have to maintain it to a certain quality. Of course, it's the quality the city wants you to have, but that's the certain quality. But it is a beautiful church. Now, what the city did do, which was very nice of them, is they allowed St. Bart's to open up a cafe/restaurant. And you can see it right here, the one that has the white awning over it. And this allows them to generate revenue to help pay for the ongoing expenses of maintaining such a historic church, a landmark church. You can see how beautiful this church looks. Closer view of this church and the St. Bart's restaurant cafe area. It's very, very popular, especially with all the workers around here, and especially in the summertime. People just love to go to that cafe/restaurant. It's a great moneymaker for the church. Here, an even closer view of the church. Just tremendous architecture. Just great seeing a church like this. Incredible. The dome, everything, how it's constructed. Now, a lot of times the different congregations in New York have a huge problem. People don't attend church like they used to. So you have congregations that fall off. And this is in all denominations and all faiths, because people are not as religious as they were many years ago. But the churches are still there. The Catholic Church, for example, in New York, had to deconsecrate and sell off a number of their churches because there were not people attending. And it was too expensive for them to maintain the churches, and especially if there were no members, no parishioners going to the churches. Another angle of the beautiful St. Bart's Church. This is from 51st and Park Avenue. And you can see all the other buildings that are around here. That's the Waldorf Astoria right next to it, and the MetLife building in the distance. Closer view, St. Bart's Church. You can see the magnificent architecture on the exterior. Just a work of art. And then you can see St. Bart's, the cafe, which, as I mentioned earlier, is very, very popular for people. Closer view, St. Bart's Church. Magnificent church. Magnificent architecture for this church. You can see this incredible incredible detail that's here for the architecture. It's just amazing seeing all this. And the windows, well, in the past, they built these churches to last hundreds of years. That's the way they built this church too, to last a long, long time.